Guys, listen up. We got to talk about it, man. There is one primary weapon that absolutely slaps the Terminates. And yes, you guessed it. I'm talking about the big PP Torture, dude. And listen, I've been testing it non-stop in combination with the Warpack, and this thing is on a different level, man. Boom, boom, you teleport around, melt everything down. It's just brings the vibes, the power, the fun. It has all of it. Melts chargers, bile titans, literally everything. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely a skill gap there, but if you put in the time though, woo. Now with the Warpack, dude, I don't even pick up a support weapon most of the time when I play against the bugs. And it also gives you a lot of freedom. So the only thing I know I need to pick up is essentially the Warpack. Anything else is completely up to you. And the fact that I don't need to pick up any of these weapons is really cool to me. It really is. For example, for the red stratagems, since I don't pick up a weapon, what I like to do is, you know, pick up the 500 kg. I can go for the orbital napalm, and I could go for a third red as well, or I can just straight up pick up, for example, one of my favorites, which is the gas mines. Right here, this covers everything on the bug side. I don't have to worry about anything. The only thing that you need to kind of cover is going to be the shriekers. And honestly, you can kind of fix that with the right secondary weapon. So you can go for, you know, anything that essentially is going to make it easier for you to take care of shriekers. That's going to be completely up to you. Now, personally, for me, I can deal with the shriekers with the torture as well. And if we get an opportunity, I'm going to show you guys that as well through the gameplay. So I'm not even going to use the slot for that. And if I don't do that, what I can do is I can pick up the grenade pistol, or I can go for the ultimatum. Grenade pistol, if you think that you need to, you know, close down the bug holes much easier. And ultimatum, if you want to take out bigger targets easier, right? Grenades, obviously, you're going to go for the gas nades. For the armor, it kind of depends on your playstyle as well. I think that with the Warpack, and I covered this in the previous videos as well, I think that with the Warpack, just medical armor is overall better because you get 6 stims and extra stim time, and that really does help. So we're going to stick with the medium armor with 6 stims. And obviously, torture is going to be the main shining point of this build. Now, once again, you might be thinking, dude, you know what? Like, if I hop in with the torture right now, it's not that good. But honestly, it's just because you haven't spent enough time with the weapon. Because you will see in the gameplay right now that if you manage to master it, you don't need a support weapon. You can take out any enemy on the bug side with ease, including bile titans. Okay, we got some, you know, we got some uglies behind us. So I'm gonna stim up here. I'm gonna drop one gas. I'm gonna teleport away, and then I'm gonna do what this build does best, right? And that is just torch the ground. All of those dudes are gonna get cooked up. Meanwhile, we can just push up, and this is why you need a lot of stims though, so you got to keep that in mind. So what I want to do is drop the gas mines here and bait all of them in, right? We want to bait all of them in. As soon as that drops, we're good to go. So we just have to play smart here, rotate around a little bit. I know that this one hunter is going to be annoying, so I'm going to try to take him out real quick. Okay, so the gas is doing its thing. Now I'm not even worried about those guys. Gonna avoid that for a second. I'm gonna try to take him out here with the one and only, and if it doesn't work, which it did work, now we can kind of push in. I don't know if my teammate already closed down the big bug hole. Yep, they did. We're gonna take care of the smaller ones. Okay, a bunch of enemies. So right here, but what we're gonna do is we're not even gonna use the gas or anything, just to showcase, right? Boom, just like that. That whole area you put on fire, and all of these dudes get cooked up. Okay, nice. We have a breach, right? This is how easily you can deal with the breach. You drop the gas mines, right? You kind of move away, create some distance. Anything's getting close, you just melt them down. The second the gas lands, right, you're going to be cooking very easily. And remember, that's why you have the Warpack. Always creating distance from you and the enemies. Look at all the gas going crazy right there, right? Look at the kills going up. All you got to do is just keep moving and creating distance. That's all it is. As long as you understand that, you are absolutely destroying them. Absolutely destroying them. Look, they're all confused and shit. Remember, you also have the reds, right? So if you really wanted to, you can throw in the barrage as well. Move around. Like the charger, dude, still confused. Still. Once again, in this situation, easy wins. Drop a grenade under you. Teleport away. Burn. Like, that's the main combo. And don't always stim when you're set on fire. Just literally, look at that. Just literally, you know, dive. You're good to go. The thing is also that this makes it very easy to survive because their roads are always cut off. So all of these bugs that we killed on our own gives our team the time to focus on the mission too. Chargers are a joke too, man. Like, they die so quick with it. Like, this one was damaged, right? But still, if you just port around it and go for the tail, it is extremely easy. Right here, we're gonna drop our gas mines again. And always have your eyes on the enemy, right? Always. See how they're just jumping around like madmen? We're gonna burn the ground a little bit. We're not even using our gas nades right here because I know that the gas mines are gonna do their thing here. They're gonna stop popping any second. Boom, just like that. Oh, shriekers. Hopefully they attack me though. I'm over here, guys. So essentially what you want to do is drop on the ground when you have shriekers, and they're still gonna be pushing you, and you just do that. Every single time it's gonna work. You're not gonna have any problems with shriekers whatsoever. So even though a lot of people are saying, what are you gonna do with the shriekers, dude? You know, like, torture sucks. All you gotta do is like understand how to use it against them, and you're gonna have a good time. So this is gonna be a very fast, comfortable kill. You just gotta be careful here. Remember, the tick damage cooks them up big time, right? So right here, this is a perfect situation to understand what you need to prioritize. My character was stuck there. So right here, we want to prioritize the bile titan, right? So I'm gonna let him spew one more time here. Then I'm gonna teleport under him, and then we're just gonna go for the tail. Deal some damage to the stomach, and you gotta pour it out because he can deal damage to you, right? And now we can focus on these guys. So you're gonna drop to the ground. What you can do is literally just start spinning, right? And what happens here is they start flying into the fire. So you will see, like, you know, you see the kills, right? Like, it's already at 10. So they keep dying, and you can just keep doing that. You got to just master it right here. I'm going to do that again. One of them already burned out. They don't register you as like not seeing them when you're on the ground. So you can just keep killing them, okay? It's actually very effective. Oh, this is going to be sick too. Watch this. In this situation, you drop the gas mines right over here. One gas grenade is good here because that will stop them from the initial push, right? And now watch that, right? Like, the gas mines are going to go crazy. And here is where the whole rotation starts, right? You got these guys going nuts, but all you got to do is start rotating in a circle, right? Because all of this area right here, you got covered, dude. There's nothing they can do. Like, as long as you play it smart, there's nothing they could do. Now, if you want to really go crazy, right? Well, one thing you can do is like delete this charger if you wanted to, just not to worry about it. But honestly, he's confused. You see that, right? Because there's gas everywhere. This is what makes this so good. In this case, like, if you go for the tail, he dies within a few seconds, right? It's pretty easy to take him out. Boom, just like that. So you don't even have to worry about chargers as well. In this case, boom, we teleport away, burn the ground again. Once again, it's something that you just need to get used to, but this build is absolutely ridiculous with just a single primary weapon. That's what makes it so special. Now, in these situations, for example, if you feel like it's a little bit dangerous to push in, right? Which it could be. What you could do here, actually drop one gas grenade and teleport away first to make it even safer. And then you're going to throw in the orbital napalm, right? So in this case, you can slow down the pace. You can drop down the resupply whenever it's ready, and you just watch everything from the side. Your gas grenades are still doing work. Your napalm is doing work, right? And as soon as the craziness is over, you push in and you finish the mission. A lot of people, what they do is they always try to get into fights heads on when you don't really need to. Like, there's strategy, there's movement, there's rotations that you have to take into account. And once you do all of those things, you understand that in many cases, you don't even need the support weapons. You're good to go. You know what I mean? And this is the case with this weapon. This is why this primary weapon, look, everything's clear. We're literally just like taking a walk. Warpack is what makes this build work. It's all about the distance management, right? Boom, you burn the ground, teleport away, right? Then you drop a gas grenade under you, wait for the Warpack, teleport again, turn around, you burn the ground again. Like, and look at how much damage you deal within a few seconds. And that's what you need to master. And once you do, you're vibing. So if you haven't tried this one out yet, I promise you, master it. And this one is literally the one primary weapon that actually feels so much better than tons of support weapons when it comes to the bugs. It's always been my favorite. You guys already know that, but currently with the Warpack, it is my favorite combo in the game.